2022 meeting of the Town of Southampton Planning Board. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, in accordance with Chapter 1 of the laws of 2022, and at least until June 2022, all of the board's meetings will be held remotely via video conference. So we ask the public to continually check the town's website for updates and new information. Can you please join in for a Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of
America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Can we have a roll call, Gloria, please?
Chair LaFaro.
Present.
Vice Chair Finnerty.
Present.
The secretary is here. Board member is Long. I believe she is not here.
Not yet.
I sent her the link. She should be coming in very, very soon.
Okay. Board member Catalinato.
Present.
Board member Mutu.
Present.
Board member Neely.
Present.
We have a quorum, Madam Chair.
Thank you. We have 3 public hearings this evening. We have applicants and members of the public standing by Zoom webinar, which is being moderated by CTV. Charles Certain will be muting and holding the speakers in a virtual waiting room until it's their time to give testimony before the board. A reminder that applicants, agents, and members of the public speaking should state their name and address for the record. A further reminder that despite the Zoom environment, all comments should be directed to the board and not to other participants. The link to participate in this meeting via Zoom can be found on the town's website. This meeting is also being live streamed on the town's website on the town clerk's meeting portal. If you're having difficulty accessing the meeting, please visit the town clerk's meeting portal and click on the instructions link. Public comments can be made via Zoom, by email, or by uploading them to the town clerk's portal on the planning board's page. You will see on that page a button you can click to upload your comments. Please do not use the Zoom chat function to register your comments. Any comments made via the chat function will not be included in nor made part of the record. Instead, you may either speak at the hearing or submit your comments in writing after the hearing. Board members who must recuse themselves from any application will state so on the record and will be removed from the meeting until the end of the hearing. Additionally, in accordance with the legislation, these hearings will be recorded and transcribed and made available to the public. So our first application tonight is 74 Priscilla Avenue. And do we have proper notice, council?
You're muted.
Sorry, yes, we do, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Craig, you are reading this?
Okay, that's the first one here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Priscilla Avenue. I'm sorry. I got 162 Sandy Hollow. Second one. Okay. Please take notice. The town of Southampton will hold a public hearing by the Southampton Town Planning Board on Thursday, April 14th, 2022 at 7 p.m. prevailing time via video conference to consider the pre-application entitled 74 Priscilla Avenue. The application is for a 2-lot subdivision of 20,000 square foot vacant parcel situated in the R15 zoning district, New York State agricultural archaeological sensitive area located at 74 Priscilla Avenue, Flanders, Suffolk County Tax Map number 900-120-3-38.1.
Madam Chair, may I acknowledge Board Member Long has zoomed in.
Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Okay, is there someone representing this application?
I believe it's Ray Dickoff. If you could let him in, Charles.
He's coming.
Thank you.
Start your video. Oh, there you go.
I see a room, no person.
A muted not person.
Ray, if you can hear us, the public hearing started.
Yeah, it looks like he has two sign-ins.
You could also try Rachel Davy. She's also on the application. Yeah, and there's another Ray Dickoff on the.
There's a note in the chat. Yeah, she's also representing him.
Yeah.
Yes, she's coming.
Thank you.
Rachel,
Good evening.
good evening. Can you give us your name for the record, please?
Absolutely. Rachel Davy from Davy Law, PC. I'm the attorney for Fisher Organization, the applicant for this subdivision.
Well,
Subdivision application.
Give us a brief overview of the application, please.
Absolutely. This is a conforming parcel of 0.46 acres. My client is looking to subdivide it into 2 lots, which fit the character of the neighborhood, both in size and development. We've submitted plans to the board requesting the subdivision, the pre-subdivision application. This is a neighborhood where in 1930, the original lot size was mostly 0.1 or 0.2 acres. And if you have the capability of looking at the neighborhood, you'll see most of the lots conform with the 0.1 or 0.2 or 0.23 of which we're requesting to subdivide this lot into. My client's looking to improve the parcels with 1-story dwellings, which will provide affordable housing to the neighborhood, to the residents of Southampton, and also beautify the neighborhood with 2 brand new homes. We also have an application into the ZBA, as we'll need some area variances to complete the proposed single dwellings if the lots are approved to be subdivided.
When you described it as affordable housing, could you just define what you meant by that, please?
Well, I would define affordable housing as housing that either for rent or for sale, that the layperson, normal people who can't afford the upscale housing market in the eastern end of the South Fork, these houses are going to be in a range where they can, afford to purchase if they were looking to buy, and then also work in the town of Southampton by being in that Flanders area. I do not have a price point, although I could look at some comps and report back if that's helpful.
But can I ask a question? When you're using the term affordable housing, are you using it in the context of Long Island Workforce Housing Act, or are you using it in the context of fair market value being affordable?
I believe just the fair market value of it actually being affordable to people who are looking for just a normal house on the east side of Long Island.
Thank you, Christine. That's where I was going.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
No, that's fine.
Any other questions from the board? Is there anyone in the public who wishes to speak?
See no hands.
No hands? And no more questions from the board. I think it's pretty straightforward. So I'll entertain a motion to close with a 10-day written comment period. Motion by Robin, second by Dennis, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, 7 in favor. Moving on to the Bartlett Tree experts. Do we have sufficient notice, council?
Yes, we do, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Tom, are you reading that? You're muted, Tom. Tom?
Muted.
You.
I'm reading it, but no one's hearing me. Okay.
Okay.
Please take notice, the town of Southampton will hold a pre-submission conference by the Southampton Town Planning Board on Thursday, April 14th, 2022 at 7 p.m. prevailing time via teleconference to consider the pre-submission application entitled Bartlett Tree Experts. The application proposes the construction of 2 trailers for the storage of chemicals associated with a non-conforming landscaping special trade contractor use on a 78,418 square foot parcel, 1.8 acres, currently improved with a 1-story building and associated parking, situated in the R20 zoning district, located at 162 Sandy Hollow Road and 909 North Sea Road, North Sea, Suffolk County Tax Map 900, 112-2-2.1 and 2.2.
Thank you. Karen, are you presenting the application? Okay.
Good evening. Karen Pate Murphy, attorney for 1 Bayberry Lane, Sag Harbor, New York, 11963. I'm the attorney for Bartlett Tree Experts. We're here tonight to add to the site plan 2 sheds. The property is in the R20 zoning district. This property received a variance for non-conforming use of a tree care and landscaping business in 1991. This legalized a business that was there for 30 years prior. The first shed allowed, the reason for these is because these 2 sheds is because the existing building, which is 3,200 square feet, which has a certificate of occupancy, is that they are redesigning the inside of the building to accommodate, they have more women working, to have sheds. And also there's been a change in regulations and they want the storage of organic materials outside of the building to use for tree maintenance and the materials that no longer can be stored there safely. The dimensions of the secure shed that will hold these chemicals is 8 feet by 26 feet, which is 208 square feet. This shed is called a secure storage shed, and I submitted that to the record. This is to protect the employees and to keep it outside of the building. The second shed is basically a container ship structure that will be 40 feet by 8 and for a total of 320 square feet. And it will store equipment for maintaining trees, and it has to be moved out of the building because, again, they're redesigning it, making the offices bigger and providing a separate women's bathroom. These changes aren't an expansion of the business, but rather an upgrade of the existing business, which will ensure that the employees have a safe environment to work. This request to add 2 sheds with a total of 528 square feet. These sheds will be in mute color. They will be landscaped. And also another thing is there was a gate to Sandy Hollow Road. That is going to be removed, and the only access will be on North Sea Road to limit, that's a very busy road. And I have tonight here also David McMaster, who is a manager of this facility, also to answer any questions tonight.
Can I ask, so how do trucks approach these trailers to unload what they may need, whether it be chemicals or equipment?
David, can you answer that question? Can you unmute? And
yes. Good evening, everyone. I'm David McMaster. I'm a vice president with Bartlett Tree Experts. I live at 21 Sag Harbor Road in East Hampton. Thank you for allowing me to speak today. When we get deliveries, we offload them with a mechanical device like a forklift, and move them either from the outside of the building to the current storage area. And we would presumably do the same thing with the proposed additional sheds.
And do you have, is this secure shed storage built in such a way that it protects any kind of leakage into the groundwater?
Yes, it's called a secure all, and the information that Mr. McMurphy sent over describes it in detail. What it does is it's fireproof, it's explosion proof. It also has a containment container beneath the floor. So if anything were to leak, it would be trapped in the containment area. We've been using them for the better part of 30 years at this point throughout the company, and we've never had any operational difficulties with them. They're extremely safe and specifically designed for this type of use.
Thank you. Is there anyone who wants to speak to the application, Charles?
I see no hands.
Any other questions from the board? So this is pre-submission, so we'll entertain a motion to close with a 30-day written comment period.
Motion.
Is that Dennis? Motion by Dennis, second by George. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, 7 in favor. Thank you. Thanks, Karen.
Thank
very
you.
much.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Night.
Number 3 is 69 Cypress Avenue. Do we have proper notice, Council?
We do, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Gloria, you're going to read this?
Yes.
Okay.
Please take notice. The town of Southampton will hold a public hearing by the Southampton Town Planning Board on Thursday, April 14, 2022 at 7 p.m. via video conference to consider the pre-application entitled 69 Cypress Avenue. The application consists of a 2-lot subdivision and considers action on a 1-acre property situated in the R20 zoning district located within the Aquifer Protection District and the Central Pine Barrens Compatible Growth Area located within the hamlet of Flanders at 69 Cypress Avenue, Suffolk Tax Map number 900-142-3-19.
Is Mr. Pelletier, are you representing the application?
Yes, I am.
Okay, can you give us a brief overview, please?
Yes.
And state your name for the record.
It's Eric J. Pelletier, architect, 5 Wesley Court, Huntington, New York. I represent the owners of the property.
Okay, just give us a brief overview of what you're planning.
Yeah, the existing lot is roughly 1 acre. It has an existing dwelling on it. We're proposing to split off the rear lot and create a flag lot. Each lot would be, or the new lot would be 20,635 square feet. And the existing house will end up having 22,920. These are lots that are in an R15 zone. And after the subdivision, if it's approved, it would actually, these lots would still be larger than the surrounding lots or the majority of the surrounding lots in the area. This proposed subdivision is similar to a subdivision that was approved years ago, 3 lots to the south. That would be tax lot 27, is very similar to what we're proposing. And then another unique feature on Cypress Avenue here is that there's about 6 or 7 lots that are overly or 1 acre size, which you can see by the evidence map on the screen. It's much larger than some of the surrounding lots. The proposed lots will have the new IA sanitary systems They will also have 40% to remain natural on each of the lots. And again, you know, this subdivision is definitely within the character of the area.
So your clearing restrictions are within the limits, right? For the Central Pine Barren compatible growth and APA?
Yes, we comply with that. There will be 40% to remain natural, and that conforms.
And the flag lot, the bulk square
The
foot?
bulk area is 20,635. And again, that will also have 40% remaining natural.
The existing house on the current lot are you planning to demolish that, or is that house going to stay the way it is?
No, that house is in pretty good condition. It would stay exactly as it is. And all we're going to be doing on the existing lot is just putting in the new sanitary system, you know, to conform to the new standards.
Okay. Is there anyone that wants to speak to this application from the public, Charles?
There is no public.
No one is there. Okay. Any other questions from the planning board? Okay, if not, I'll entertain a motion to close with a 10-day written comment period.
Motion.
Motion by Craig, second by Dennis, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, 7 in favor. Thank you, Mr. Pelletier.
Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Chair, was the BH 680 acknowledged on the record this afternoon?
It was. It
Okay,
was.
great.
We
Thank
saw you sneak in there.
I did.
They watched me sign, Jackie.
So we saw the signature.
Oh, good. Great.
So can you take this down off the...
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so the April 28th meeting is also by Zoom. And Robin, you're going to be out, I know that. But Gloria, you're going to be able to come, do you think?
I plan to, and I will let you know if that's not going to work.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'll entertain a motion to close.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, Dennis. Second?
Second.
Second by Craig. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions? We are adjourned.